If you're planning on feeding the homeless on the streets of Atlanta, you have to have a permit. And Atlanta police say this is not a new policy.
Yeah, but tonight some local churches are outraged that they have to pay for a permit to help the homeless and claim they're getting turned away from doing good if they don't have one.
Well, Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in downtown Atlanta tonight. Denise, what does the city have to say about this?
Well, I talked to local police and they tell me that these permits are required by the Board of Health. And as you said, they say there's nothing new, but local organizations are telling me that only recently have they started to show up at parks like this one to feed the homeless and are now being run off by police if they don't have a permit.
We serve the homeless, we serve food, or maybe especially this time of year, then we're taking blankets, coats, hats, scarves, all of the warm stuff.
Frankie Holbrook is the founder of Shine His Light Ministries. She says lately it hasn't been so easy to lend a helping hand.
We've been being ran off from doing that or asked to get permits that are quite costly.
Many organizations are running into the same roadblocks, showing up at city parks like Hurt Park with food, but being shut down by police.
Uniformed officers come up and let you know that you can't be there.
It spoke a prohibition to doing what is so natural for those of us that have some sense of moral fabric and moral decency.
Atlanta police say requiring a permit isn't new, and while they haven't handed out any fines, recently officers have handed out brochures saying a permit is required by the Fulton County Board of Health. Police say the city encourages people to work with local charities rather than create litter and potential health problems. The brochure states, feeding and donating to people on our streets is not a long-term solution.
I guess the objective would be to do things in decency and in order, and there has to be structure and a set order in the way we do things. But when it is not made clear, I think that's where the uproar comes in.
Pastor C Montez Jones says his church often partners with others in the community to help the homeless. He says he understands what police are trying to do, but still believes the city should welcome any help being offered.
Especially when the holidays are around, when there's the absence of family, that whole setting, make sure they eat and have some sense of community.